You ever notice how ridiculously easy it is for someone to mess up your mood? One comment, one tone, one dumb message. That's it. Now you're irritated, replaying the whole thing in your head like it's some dramatic Netflix episode nobody asked for. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people don't like hearing. If someone can change your emotional state with a single sentence, they're basically controlling you. Not influencing, controlling. Like they're holding a remote and you're just sitting there letting them press buttons. So how do you stop reacting to everything like your emotions are on autoplay? First thing, stop reacting instantly. Instant reactions are almost always bad reactions. Anger is fast. Regret is faster. That tiny pause, even 2 seconds, is often the difference between nothing happened and, well, that escalated quickly. Most people don't have an anger problem. They have a reaction speed problem. Another useful mental trick. When someone annoys you, ask yourself, is this person actually important enough to live in my head? Because let's be honest, most of the people stressing you out are not main characters in your life. They're background noise with opinions. Yet somehow they're getting VIP access to your thoughts. Why? And this one hurts a little, but it's true. Stop trying to win every interaction. You're not in court. Nobody is handing out medals for best argument performance. People react because they feel the need to prove something. Prove they're right, prove they're not weak, prove they won't tolerate nonsense. But ironically, the harder you try to prove you're unaffected, the more affected you look. Sometimes the most powerful response is painfully simple. Okay. And then, nothing. No debate, no drama, no fuel. People who thrive on reactions absolutely hate that. A lot of this comes down to identity. People say they want to be calm, but internally they still think, I'm just short-tempered. I'm emotional. That's just how I am. If you keep that identity, your brain will happily keep producing that behavior. So here's a better one. You're not someone who reacts. You're someone who decides. Big difference. Because your energy is limited, whether you like it or not. Waste it on nonsense, and don't be surprised when you feel mentally exhausted all the time. A practical trick that works surprisingly well. Have neutral responses ready. Simple verbal shields. I hear you. Maybe. Noted. That's your opinion. I'm not getting into this. Say it once, not 5 times. Not with a speech, not with an explanation. Explaining boundaries to someone who enjoys pushing them is just giving them more material. And here's a mindset shift that changes everything. After something triggers you, mentally say, I'm not paying for this. Because anger is not free. It costs sleep, focus, mood, peace. And what do you usually get back? Nothing useful. Maybe an imaginary argument you win later while shampooing. You can't stop people from being irritating. That's never going away. But you can absolutely stop being emotionally available for every little provocation life throws at you. Calm isn't weakness. Calm is control. And real control is walking away without your mind being hijacked. If you enjoy understanding how people really work, stay with Curious Human, because human behavior is far more interesting than it first appears.